At noon, a violent night in Portsmouth. Several shootings across the city within the last 24 hours have police bumping up security at all high schools in the city. Kaicey Baylor is live with reaction from concerned parents. Kaicey.
Well, parents I spoke to say they are relieved to see that extra bit of security outside their kids' school early this morning. And you can take a look behind me and you can still see one officer, at least one officer is here outside of Kaicey Norcom High School. But I should also say parents also tell me that they are frustrated to see the nonstop violence here in Portsmouth. One parent even asking police to patrol more than just school grounds. Multiple officers monitored all three Portsmouth high schools Friday morning following the recent string of shootings across the city. Parents outside Kaicey Norcom High School are happy to see an additional police presence.
It did make me feel safe with the extra officers being on campus.
Katrina Smith is a parent of a soon-to-be graduate at Kaicey Norcom. Although she understands why additional officers have stationed at the school, she says they need to be on the streets.
All of the police are at the schools. They need to be out here in the communities. The killers aren't in there sitting at lunch right now, eating lunch. They're not upstairs in biology taking a test.
Smith says she lives in Cavalier Manor and it's rare to see officers patrolling there.
When I left the house this morning and I rode through the community, I didn't see them out there. That is where we need them, because these past few days, these past few weeks, the shootings haven't happened at the schools.
Smith, a Portsmouth native, says the violence today looks much different than what she saw growing up.
They're getting younger and younger. It's more reckless with it. No respect for authority, no respect for adults.
And that worries her as she prepares for her son's graduation in just 2 weeks.
I want them to live to graduation. Some babies were supposed to graduate this year. They're supposed to be on the stage and they're not, because their life was senselessly taken.
And another parent I spoke to told her kids to not go to school today because of that string of violence that we saw within the last 24 hours. That woman also told me that because she's seeing so much violence take place here in the city of Portsmouth, she's planning to pack up her and her kids and move somewhere else. We're live in Portsmouth. I'm Kaicey Baylor for 13 News Now.
Kaicey, thank you. And a Portsmouth Public Schools spokesperson says that officers will also be stationed at the high schools as students dismiss later this afternoon. We are learning more about the multiple shootings from last night. Portsmouth police say 3 people got hurt in separate incidents within less than 2 hours. One person suffered serious injuries. The other 2 are expected to be okay. Ann Sparacco is live where the second shooting happened. And Ann, Portsmouth police are investigating multiple cases as we speak.
Ashley, that's right. This was a violent night, and it's serving as a wake-up call for many people in the community regarding gun violence in the city of Portsmouth. We're learning some new information regarding these cases, and the first shooting happened shortly before 9 o'clock last night on Staunton Avenue. Police say they found a 56-year-old woman shot there. First responders transported her to the hospital and say she is expected to recover. But just barely an hour later, police say they received a report of a person under the age of 18 with a gunshot wound here at London Oaks Apartments off Virginia Avenue. The shooting happened shortly before, the third shooting, happened shortly before 11 o'clock last night at the intersection of Alden Avenue and Emmons Place. Police say a 31-year-old man is in stable condition after someone shot him during an argument. We spoke to Vice Mayor DeAndre Barnes. He says he is not surprised by the recent string of gun violence, but says not enough city leaders are speaking up to help stop it.
What we have going on in the city right now, we haven't put any things into place. Previous management hasn't put anything into place. Our council hasn't put anything into place. We don't have enough police officers. We don't have any policies in place. So this is just the chickens coming home to roost.
And we're currently working on getting more details as we speak from Portsmouth Police tonight on 13 News Now at 4. What Barnes says police are doing tonight to help people feel safe this weekend. Reporting live in Portsmouth, I'm Ann Sparacco for 13 News Now.
And thank you. Now, we also reported this morning on Daybreak that a child under the age of 18 was also shot. But since then, Portsmouth police tell us that incident was self-inflicted.